Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Fighting Scots Sports Report. I am Tyler Trumbauer. The women's volleyball team is having a very successful start to their 2014 campaign, and last week the home fans actually were able to see the squad in action as the team had their home opener last Tuesday night. A great crowd of 177 came out to Macomb Fieldhouse to support the volleyball team as it hosted the Notre Dame College of Ohio, who would face just 3 days earlier in the PSAC-MEC crossover in Erie and earn a 3-1 victory. A win would make the Scots, who are under the direction of 10th-year head coach Missy Soboliski, winners of 5 straight matches. Borough took Game 1 and got off to a great start in Game 2 as well, as Mara Maycock made it 12-9 in favor of Edinburgh with the attack here. Sophomore Latoya Hutchinson contributed as well with this point here later in Game 2. The Scots would take Game 2, but momentum began to shift Notre Dame's way. The Falcons blew this attack by the Fighting Scots, who seemed to ease a bit in Game 3. And they finished off this great back and forth, the best one of the match in the entire night. Just unbelievable skills it takes to keep that volley going that long. Notre Dame earned the point to completely swing momentum their way early in Game 3, which they won. Freshman Sydney Trathen on the attack here earned the match-winning point with this attack as Edinburgh moved to 7-2 with a 3-1 victory. Trathen explained what the ladies do to keep their successful ways going.
Well, we say during our games that we have to be like a freight train and that we have to come out strong and keep that rather than go like on this roller coaster. So I think if we just start out strong every single game and keep that up, I think we'll do great this season.
The ladies are at Mercyhurst Friday night, visit Gannon on Saturday, and return home next Tuesday night to host Slippery Rock University. The women's soccer team has been having quite the opposite start to their season as it is off to the worst beginning to a season in program history. The ladies tried to change that this past Saturday as they faced Shippensburg University at Sox Harrison Stadium. The Scots were coming in 0-4-1, while the Raiders of Shippensburg were 1-2-1. Edinburgh was also on an 8-game winless streak dating back to last season. All of that changed, however, last Saturday. Off a corner kick by Allison Brown, teammate and senior Liz Debo corralled the rebound off a block shot by Ashley DeVito in front of the goal and put it in the back of the net in the 10th minute of the game to take an early 1-0 lead. Shippensburg had their chances in the contest, however, like here, where Kat Harner's shot went off the corner post and Harner thought it went in, as did some of her teammates and her coaches. But the refs disagreed as play continued on. Edinburgh goalkeeper Megan Kelly shut down Shippensburg the rest of the day as the senior earned her 18th career shutout in the net, making her the all-time shutout leaders in Borough women's soccer history. With the 1-0 win and her first goal of the season, Debo was relieved.
It was great. We were finally out of our slump, and scoring that first goal meant a lot, especially since I'm a senior now. So it's definitely getting us on the roll, and that next goal means a lot and means a lot for our team. And a win's a win no matter what. 1-0, it's okay.
The ladies returned to action on Saturday at University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown, followed by contests at Clarion and Indiana University of Pennsylvania. The football team had its home opener last Saturday as it welcomed East Stroudsburg University to Sox Harrison Stadium. The Scots were looking to notch their first victory of their 2014 campaign. 0-2, Edinburgh hosted a 1-1 East Stroudsburg University club that was looking to show what they were made of. ESU got on the board first with a quick touchdown for a 6-0 lead after its extra point attempt missed. The Warriors scored again as quarterback Matt Soltesz found Dusty Reed on a 9-yard receiving touchdown to take a 13-0 lead. The Scots got on the board courtesy of a Cody Harris 4-yard pass to sophomore Darren Massey in the flat for a touchdown. You'll be hearing that a lot as he finished with 3 of those on the day. Soltesz connected with Reed again for another East Stroudsburg touchdown here to make it 22-7 Warriors with 4:58 left in the first before Harris answered for Edinboro with this 1-yard pass to tight end Nick Helmick on 3rd and goal to make it 20-14 in favor of East Stroudsburg. Edinboro took the lead by way of this 6-yard Sports Center-esque scamper by quarterback Cody Harris as he leaps over an ESU defender en route to the end zone right before the half. We speed ahead to the 4th quarter with the Scots trailing 34-27 until Harris finds Massey for the 3rd receiving touchdown of the day for the sophomore to knot it up at 34 with 6:51 left in the final quarter. Edinboro turned the ball over on downs on the next play inside ESU's 10-yard line, which set up ESU for this 30-yard touchdown pass from Soltesz to Dusty Reed to put the icing on the cake and give the Warriors the 47-34 victory. Despite the loss, head coach Scott Browning noticed solid play from a few individuals.
Yeah, he did. You know, we had some other guys. We were an offensive line that I thought at times played pretty well, and the quarterback that played, and some other receivers. And we got, look at us on offense. You know, you've got the tailback number 2, Anthony Williams. He's a true freshman. Number 7 is a true freshman. Massey's a sophomore, and we're young. And but we still had some guys make some plays. We just didn't make enough.
The football team returns to the gridiron this Saturday as they visit California University of Pennsylvania. That contest is slated for a 1 p.m. kickoff. The women's tennis team took to the courts for their first match of the 2014-15 season as they welcomed Alderson Broaddus University to Edinboro. Teammates Aranzo Carrillo and Julia Helstern, the 1-2 punch of the women's tennis team, are now doubles partners as well and faced Alderson Broaddus' top team in a match. The Carrillo-Helstern duo made quick work of them here, winning 8-1 in this match to help the Scots cruise to a 7-2 victory as a squad. The only losses for Edinboro came by forfeits. After the match, Carrillo voiced the goals of the girls for the upcoming season.
Our main goal is to make it to the NCAA tournament, like for PSEX, make it to the conference tournament. That's the main goal.
Katie Allen, Raquel Holliday, and Lydia Brown all registered wins for the Scots. They return to action on October 3rd at home against Westchester University. The men's and women's cross-country team may be done competing at the Doug Watts cross-country course for the season, but the Harriers are far from finished. Last Saturday, both the men and women competed in the Iona Meet of Champions in the Bronx part of New York. The women's team had a very successful meet with junior Casey Jones finishing 2nd overall in the 6.1-kilometer course. The ladies finished behind Brown, Yale, and Princeton in the team aspect of the race. For the men, Logan Kempney paced all borough runners. Senior Matt Link finished 46th in the contest. The cross-country team is back in action on October 4th at the Greater Louisville Classic in Louisville, Kentucky, the same course that is holding nationals this year. That's all I have for sports. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at ETV Sports for all the latest borough athletic happenings.